Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Horse Lords as the Mongol Empire. In our last episode, we had a succession. Our previous ruler, our brother Kadan, I believe it was, died at the age of 64, and we now are playing as Kagan Altan with the Mongol Empire. We no longer have the wolf's blood, unfortunately, so I don't know whether we'll be able to maybe regain that at some point in the future, or whether we've lost it forever. But we are at least strong, and our son and heir is also strong, so that's obviously very good. But we do have to make sure that we live long enough for our son to come of age, otherwise we risk losing the empire on succession to one of our vassal khans. Which isn't the end of the world, it's not a game over, but it would be unfortunate. But fortunately we are strong, we have the hunting focus, so we have some extra health there. We should be able to hopefully manage to live that long. Right now we are doing some raiding in Georgia to get some gold and prestige, which will hopefully help out with some of our faction problems by improving vassal opinion, or the prestige will at least. I guess the gold can, indirectly, since we can just give it to people. Maybe that's more direct than indirect. Actually, I think we will go ahead and bribe any of these people we haven't bribed, since we have a pretty good amount of gold available right now. This guy at minus 45 is unlikely to ever get positive, so maybe we won't bother with him. I think we gave you gold already, we did. And I think we do have enough population right now. Okay, we became exalted among men. So we'll choose the ambition, let's see, to have a daughter, I guess. That's the only one available. I think we do have enough population now to use the invasion CB. Let's just check. We do. So definitely would like to do that very soon if possible, but I think I would prefer to wait until we have dealt with this faction in some manner before that. Okay. Very lucrative raiding there. We'll get our people back home. Our niece came of age, okay. And we're being raided ourselves. Up here. Okay, they're actually leaving, so that's fine. Okay, well, I'm not sure that I want to declare that invasion war just yet, since we still have the factions, though it looks like somebody has left. Okay, if we get one more person out, then I'll feel pretty comfortable about it. We may as well do a bit more raiding in the meantime. There's a Byzantine county here that we could raid. How strong are you? Are you likely to send a huge army after me? 35,000? Maybe we'll not do that. We could raid Bulgaria. Or we could just raid Hungary. Maybe they'll send an army after us and we could preemptively kill it before we even declare war on them. That kind of feels like cheating, but also very effective. We do only neighbour 3 counties here. The mountains here being a barrier. Carpathians. But I think we'll do that. We could just raid this guy up here, I suppose. Our clan gathering hall is finished. We'll definitely continue building lots of upgrades since we have plenty of money. And we're about to go and steal more. I think we'll do the clan gathering hall again. More clan sentiment is going to help. Okay, speaking of clan sentiments, the Belgutai are improved even further. So surely that's enough to get this guy out of the faction now. Okay, this Khan is usurping something from somebody. Down here, okay. A bunch of things, actually. Alright, this was the county he was going for. Makes sense. Okay. We're 63, our son is 14. So it's July of year after next that he is going to come of age. Or next year, rather. Okay, clan sentiment improved even further, so if he wasn't out of the faction, he should be now, at 100. Really? At 100 opinion, your faction is going to fire. Well, obviously we won't be blackmailed. Fortunately, we are only fighting 2 clans, not 3, so... could have been worse if this had fired earlier. Alright, so definitely this is going to postpone our invasion, and also our raiding, for that matter. Let's unflag these as raiders. Okay. Well, I guess we'll wipe out these tiny armies. And this slightly larger army here, since it also is at low morale. Where's the capital of the revolt? Up here. Okay, let's see if any of our other clans want to help us out. A couple of them will, okay, so we'll call them in. Also, now that we're at war, we can easily pillage things, since this notification only has the pillage action, not the settle as tribe action. And there's one holding gone here. Todogan has been called in by the revolt. Okay. Is that the other guy that was in the faction? Okay, so we had the 2 clans that we expected join us. So we have some friendly troops up here. Hopefully they'll go for the capital. Some over here. This seems to be the main revolt army, 7,000, so shouldn't be much of an issue. So we need to occupy some of their land to make sure they don't get ticking war score, and we need to go and fight their army. We can actually assault this if we want to. So we can actually put enough troops in there to do it very safely without taking some attrition. I suppose we can just do it with this many. We'll probably have time to reinforce the army on the way over to fight the enemy. So... it wasn't even that bad. Okay. So with that occupied, we will not lose ticking war score. As long as it stays occupied, of course. There are some enemy troops over here. Oh, never mind the revolt. I guess we're off to hunt the Great White Bear. Saddle my horse. I don't think the Mongols used saddles, actually. Didn't they ride bareback? Not sure. Maybe they didn't. Gathered our followers and hunting dogs and saddled our horse and prepared our weapons. We'll go to hunt the Great White Bear. So our vassal is having a battle here with the revolt army. It looks like he's a bit outnumbered, so he may have a bad time here, but he should take at least some enemy troops with him. Not that many, maybe. Scouring the countryside for your prey, you come upon a lone rider. As you strike up conversation, it turns out he also hunts the same great animal that you are after. His lack of success thus far seems to match yours, but he invites you to talk and share experiences. We can say, please join me at my court. So we get one marshal from the White Bear eludes me, and a courtier. I guess we're going to get the one marshal either way. Or because we are... or no, we can gain the traits cruel and envious. And kill him, I guess. Is this because we're a lunatic, maybe? Paranoid? No, we'll just gain the courtier. Okay, not a great character there, but that's fine. Maybe next time we'll catch our prey. They are unfortunately taking that back. Alright, let's detach 5,000 or so. Send them over there. You're headed over to Kangli. I will put this 5,000 in the neighbouring county here. If they feel like actually attacking me across the river, I'm okay with that. We'll be able to reinforce, otherwise we'll just go in and attack them. They are doing exactly that. We're here on the 30th of September. I'm going to not lead troops myself, because we do need to live just a bit longer to make sure that our son comes of age. Actually, let's go ahead and get him betrothed right now, since sometimes you can get better characters if you do it early, or they get snatched up. Somebody around his own age who is a genius, preferably, would be great. I will wait a few extra years for someone to come of age if I can get a genius. 8 years is a bit too much, though. Seems like there aren't any geniuses available at any age. Okay. I guess the best we can do is somebody around his own age with decent traits, then. Alright, you will do just fine. I don't think there's even anyone lustful available. There's a lustful 18-year-old, she might be good. She's a lunatic, though. Not sure if that's hereditary. If it is, he's already gotten the tendency from us. We'll just go with this 14-year-old. Or this one, actually, was the better one. Going to lose prestige, which is unfortunate. But I don't think that actually matters. I think he still gets to be our heir for the Empire. Okay, our gathering hall is finished. The betrothal is good. We can build another upgrade in our capital. And we can keep doing the clan gathering hall. Okay, so you're going to get here on the 20th of September. Our travel time is actually pretty long. Let's see if we can send 1,000 men right now so they can help them hold out a bit longer. Or if that will change his mind. It will not, okay. So let's see how this goes. The enemy does not have a leader in their right flank, and they have a considerably worse leader in the center, slightly worse on the left. But they do outnumber us. Oh, apparently I am leading this myself, even though I didn't think I was. And my flank got broken. Our reinforcements are about to arrive, though, so I think that will turn things decisively in our favor. There we go. In fact, we wiped out the whole army. We're up to 23%. We are maintaining our siege over here, and in fact we're going to siege something else. My marshal told me about his ideas. I couldn't really understand what he was talking about, but he was adamant in his belief that this would improve the military. We'll adopt his ideas. Alright, it looks like nothing is happening with the capital. I think we'll dispatch... let's see, we'll send this many troops over here, and the rest of these can go up north to siege the capital. It's probably going to be the fastest way to get this taken care of. Ooh, actually, they still did have troops around, okay. Never mind then, this 11,000 can go and fight a follow-up battle there instead. if we can catch them. We can. My heart missed a beat when I saw my son emerge from the dungeons, covered in grime and with a bloody knife in his hand. He's already kind, patient, but he could become brave, so let's hope he does. Nope, he just became kind again. That's okay. So he's only about 6 months from coming of age now. And we ourselves are only a skilled tactician, so we should give him to somebody else to educate. I'll wait just a couple more months, though, just to minimize the chances of him picking up any undesirable traits. Why don't you go and fight this army? And I guess this army can go up here, and there isn't even any holding to siege there. Why don't you go here instead? Alright, you're going to catch the tiny army there, that's good. Alright, we have another chance to make him brave. Patient, okay. So he's doubly kind and patient, but not brave, unfortunately. At least he's not craven. Okay, we won that battle. Go siege things over here. Another battle up there. Taking attrition, thanks to the severe winter and the fact that it's Arctic. Maybe we'll just leave then. We should get enough occupation from elsewhere that we don't have to take that attrition. You're sitting on the floor of your bedchamber wearing one of your shoes as a hat when suddenly a man-sized gopher enters the room. It was dressed as a maid, and when you shout an alarm, the rodent squeaks and skitters away in panic. You chase it down the hall, but find only a terrified maid cowering on the floor. Where did the gopher go? Did you see? You lose 20 prestige. I don't know, it's serious business. You have man-sized gophers lurking in your castle. Something you want to take care of. Sounds totally reasonable to me. Okay, so let's go ahead and give our heir to somebody else. And let's see, what are his existing traits like? All pretty good, I guess. Let's see. Martial education is probably good. Okay, I guess we'll give him to this guy. For the last few months of his education. Arrange marriage from our vassal, Khan. He wants to marry himself to my niece. Okay. Our gathering hall is finished. Let's get something else started. I think we'll just get the gathering hall as high as we can get it. We're getting plus 13 clan sentiment, we're going up to plus 16, which is starting to become pretty significant. Okay, our son is of legal age. He became a brilliant strategist. He didn't pick up any other unfortunate traits, so everything is going pretty well there. He should, I think, take over as the heir to the Empire. The son or brother with the most prestige normally inherits, so I don't think we have any living brothers. So our only son is the only eligible character. Which is why I was saying earlier about how his prestige didn't actually matter. A preacher in the service of Room has arrived to spread the gospel of their foreign religion into the dungeons with you. We'll ransom him. So it usually takes a little while for the thing to update. And there we go, he is now our heir. For the Empire, he was always our heir for our tribe. That's good, that's the succession taken care of. And we are pretty close to taking care of this faction revolt too. Just a couple more occupations. Unfortunately, they're actually sieging this back now. Again, Send half of this army down here to chase them out. Just to make sure. And we'll keep doing our pillaging. This one is almost gone. Alright, well, we're just about out of time for this episode, so we'll have to finish this revolt in the next one, and then look at invading Hungary. But for now, thanks for watching, and join me again next time.